Welcome back to the Talk on Top. Welcome yet again to another review. So this week we are testing the new third generation Honda Amaze. What's new? So as you can see, the front end has changed. If you see, the previous generation has kind of a big chrome bar somewhere here in the middle, which makes it look a little bit funny. But I have to say, I do like the look of this third generation. Very slim, very composed, very demure. Kind of like it. So comes with new headlights here, new kind of shaped-ish. You get daytime running lights in LED. Your headlights are also LED, as well as you get your fog lamps down there. Blacked out radiator grille here with the chrome Honda logo here up front. Under the bonnet, you get a 1.2 liter four-cylinder engine, a little bit different than the rivals. The direct rival, the Suzuki Desire, comes with a three-cylinder engine, which feels a little bit rough compared to this four-cylinder. Feels a little bit more composed. You get 66 kilowatt and 110 Newton meters of torque. You can either have it with a 5-speed manual transmission or the CVT transmission like I have it here. This trim level comfort here of the Honda Amaze rides on pretty wheels. These are two-tone machine polished wheels, so you get this chrome on the outside and then black on the inside. You can also get alloy wheels in the entry-level trend, but they kind of blend. You can also see you have painted side mirrors, which are fully electric. You also get indicators or turning signal integrated here, which are pretty good. I do like the size, though. It looks pretty good. But when it comes to the rear, a little bit, it feels a little bit chopped, but yeah, it does work. And you get keyless entry throughout the whole range, which is pretty good. You can just walk to the car, pull the door, it's gonna open, you get in pretty good. And if we move to the rear, you're gonna see that the Honda Amaze comes with LED tail light. You get parking sensors here at the back. You also get a reverse camera there. And in terms of boot, I do like that it's pretty good, pretty big here. It's pretty basic, so you do not get shopping hooks here on the inside to hang your shopping or whatnot. And you can't fold the seats to to go through, so it's just what you get here. And you get biscuit spare size wheel underneath there. You get all your jacks and whatnot. Pretty good. Not sure how much you can accommodate here, but I can see two large suitcase and maybe a medium suitcase fitting there. Very good. So when you jump inside the Honda Amaze, you get a welcoming sound. There is a H of the Honda logo, which appears on your instrument cluster. Speaking of instrument cluster, you get this cool semi-digital instrument cluster, which comes with two TFT screen, one in the middle and one on the left-hand side. In the middle, it's very good because it displays your driving speed, very bold, quite high. And on the left-hand side, you get all your trip computer, like your A trip, B trip as well, your fuel consumption, driving range and whatnot. Pretty good, I have to say. You get a start to stop button here, which is pretty good. Kind of glows up red, which feels like you're driving a Type R. And yeah, I do like that. The multi-function steering wheel in front of you has controls for the media, shortcuts to your trip computer and whatnot. And there is a blank section here on the right hand side, which I think was provisioned for your cruise control, but you do not get any cruise control functions here in this Honda Amaze. Also, I'm not a big fan of the finish of the steering wheel. It feels a bit rough, and yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. However, you get power shifters here behind the steering wheel and the comfort trim with the CVT transmission, and yeah, pretty much it. You get 8-inch display compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly. Good resolution, very good. Kind of drops in the connection a little bit, which I don't know why the connection will drop and will come back. Yeah, but I do appreciate that you get shortcut buttons here for your volume, and you get home, return, dimming on and off. I do like the dimming being here outside. You don't have to go through the menus to look at it when it's too bright at night, so you can always tap on and off. You get controls for your air cons here in the middle, very tactile, very good. I do like the sound of it. And in the top derivative, Comfort CVT, you get a wireless charging pad, 2 USB ports, 1 12-volt power socket, 2 cup holders, as well as, yeah, this is your transmission gear lever. The seats are made of cloth, which means that it's easy to clean, pretty good. And especially for an entry-level car, I don't think you can expect leather, but I do like the padding. Feels very comfortable. Haven't had any complaints when it comes to back pain or whatnot. So it's pretty good. Overall, the interior is pretty good. Decent amount of NVH, so not a lot of wind noise coming through the cabin. Pretty good. You get bulbs, halogen light here, reading light. You get two mirrors, which I do like, so I can look at myself, do my makeup before I film. Pretty good. Grab handles here at the top, and yeah, there's another storage bin here in the middle. You can throw in your keys or whatnot. Pretty good. 4-speaker sound system with 2 tweeters. Very good sound system. Quite impressive. It's actually way better than some of the premium cars out there. And yeah, pretty good. Get a good view. Very well designed. It's not too much in your face. The interior feels very clean, not cluttered. Of course, selling point is that it's black. The rival is beige, and yeah, this feels much easier to clean and feels a little bit more premium, compared to that interior that you get in the Suzuki Desire. Let me quickly demonstrate to you what the rear passenger space of the Honda Amaze looks like. So I've set up my seat to my current driving position, and if someone of my height, which is 183, 186 on a good day, had to sit behind this driving position, would it be comfortable? So sitting behind myself here, sitting upright, sitting normal, pretty good. Decent amount of leg room to slide under the driver's seat. In terms of knee rooms, pretty good. It's not hitting. It's not the best. It's not the craziest amount of space, but for this small car, this compact sedan, it makes sense. It's pretty good. Headroom can slide in up to 4 fingers, so it's pretty good. In front of you, the driver's seat does not come with pocket here at the back. So as a entry-level family car, as your first time buy a car, yeah, you don't have space to put things here, but yes, you do get pockets here on the doors. Do not expect any type of luxury or soft touch here. So the panels here inside are mostly covered in plastic. The whole door card is in plastic. There are no soft touch harbor rest here on the door, so it's plastic. And yeah, it's pretty good. You do get fully electric windows, and the controls are here on the door panels here at the back. Pretty good, I have to say. 3-point seat belts, ISO child fix anchorage points here at the back for both of the side seats. In the middle, you get this retractable armrest, which has 2 cup holders here in the middle. Pretty good. And yeah, the space here in the middle is pretty tiny, I have to say. So as you can see where my shoulders are, I'm already kind of halfway through the middle seats here. So if you have to put 3 adults here at the back, it will be a little bit of a mission. They won't really be comfortable, but I think 2 adults here will be comfortable. If you have small kids, yeah, they can always fight. And yes, you do get a designated seat belt here for the middle passenger in the middle. Especially for your e-hailing services, I think this interior makes much more sense, because my feet are kind of smashing into the seats. This black seat here, you can easily take a cloth and clean it. In front of the passengers here, you get 2 air vents here, which you can direct on each side. And just underneath, you get a 12-volt power socket, which you can add an adapter, convert it to a USB, and your passengers here at the back can be able to charge. But you do not get built-in USB or USB Type-C port here at the back to charge your phone, which actually the Suzuki Desire comes with that. So that's 1 point down here at the back. But overall, it's pretty good. And yes, you do get curtain airbags, which flows all the way back here on this top derivative Comfort CVT. And what is it like to drive this Honda Amaze with the CVT transmission? Well, as a daily car, to be honest, the CVT transmission works just fine. Yes, it does struggle a little bit when it comes to taking on up hills, roads. And yeah, it feels a little bit laggy-ish when you want to overtake. You kind of have to plan a bit. But yes, it's a small engine. It's a 1.2 liter naturally aspirated engine. And yes, the power figure isn't as attractive. So you won't really get, the sports cars that you want out of it, compared to having it with the manual transmission, where you feel a little bit more in control, and shifting the gears and being in a gear where you want is a little bit more better than having to rely on the CVT transmission. Speaking of which, Honda has included paddle shifter behind the steering wheel of this Honda Amaze, which means that if you wanted, to rev a little higher, to have a little bit more torque, you can always, you can hear, it gives it a little bit more torque, and it makes you feel like you're driving, not really a dual clutch, like more of a torque converted transmission. But to be honest, it works. If you're not comfortable driving a manual transmission, you are the type of person who doesn't really like stressing much in traffic or whatnot. It's your first car, you want to relax, you want to have, a much more relaxing driving experience. I think definitely go for the CVT transmission. It's a little bit more expensive, but yes, it's worth the price. And unfortunately, it's only available in the Comfort derivative. So the Trend comes in manual, the Comfort comes in both manual and CVT transmission. When it comes to fuel consumption, Honda claims that this 1.2 liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder engine can average somewhere around 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Well, I think, is it realistic? Not so much, because I remember averaging something a little bit better than what I'm averaging here when we were driving the manual transmission. But here, driving the CVT transmission, I'm averaging somewhere between 6.3 liter and 6.8. Currently sitting at 6.6 after just sitting on some traffic here, but it seems to be going down. If there is one thing that I always admire about Hondas, is how they nail the suspension and the whole drivability of the car. Every Honda that I've driven felt very well composed and very well balanced. Even for this entry-level Honda Amaze, the suspension feels very well calibrated, and yes, absorbing road imperfection with ease. Even the steering wheel has a very good amount of weight to it. Feels like you're driving a more expensive car. Feels like you're driving a little sport car. And yeah, I do like that. I do appreciate that.
For what it is, the Honda Amaze ticks all the right boxes in its category. Yes, it is about 30,000 Rand more than its direct competitors, but if you care about all the things that I mentioned that its rival doesn't have, then maybe you might consider getting it. So, how much would it set you back? Well, for this 1.2 liter Comfort CVT, you are looking at roughly 5,258 Rand. That is with 10% deposit and a 12.5% interest rate over 72 months. And if you're looking at affordability with a 35 liter fuel tank, you're roughly looking at 763 Rand for a full tank of petrol. And all derivative of the Honda Amaze comes with a 5-year 200,000 kilometers warranty, 4-year 60,000 service plan, as well as a 3-year AA road assistance.